everyone, it's Izzy here with a vlog, a reading vlog for that. If you have not seen the first part of this video, click the icon right up there because this is a continuation of that. So I am starting the same books, and so last night I read A Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin. I got to page 206. So here's my little tidbits. Cersei is awesome and everything I inspire to be gnarly. But just love her character, and I didn't have my phone. I don't have my phone on me, but I was gonna show y'all a quote, but I'll do that later. So so some characters we haven't heard from yet, and we're already on page 206, as I said. And like, where are they? Are we gonna hear from them? Where are you? So then my next thing is some of these chapters, like all of them are long. Not all of them, but some of them are long. And I guess we're just getting into the book. We're just hearing from characters that we haven't heard from yet. But some like go by really fast and some go by really slow. But I guess this depends on like your character, like as you're in one of Jamie's chapters. And at first 15 pages, I was like, we're good. And then it goes on and on and on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, when's it gonna end? But yeah, so that was kind of annoying, but it's okay. And then with Deceived, I talked about where I am in the last vlog, but I am on day 2 on page 169. I'm gonna try to finish this book today. I think there's like 3 or 4 more chapters. Yeah, it's 3 chapters and then an epilogue. So it ends on page 255, and as I said, on page 169, so a little less. It's like 80 pages. So I am going to finish it today because I don't think there's any sporting events that I'm going to watch tonight. I can watch the Warriors game tomorrow, but I don't know if I am. It's on ESPN. I can suggest. I do want to see Grace and Allen though. I may watch that. I don't know, because it's probably gonna be like at 10 o'clock. And my dog is rolling on the bed and my cat's just staring at her like, what are you doing? I don't know, Fred. But yeah, my bed's not made. I'm gonna be reading in bed most likely. And so my blinds are closed and everything because the whole neighborhood doesn't even see my bed all messed up. And yeah, it's just really messy because I have a box from yesterday's video. I have a pile of clothes right here because I'm still waiting to buy a dresser, but they're big and I don't know, I'm assuming they're expensive. I haven't actually looked at any just because so much has been happening every week, and this is like the first week where nothing has really happened because we had a hurricane, a shooting, another hurricane, and now like nothing has happened this week, and it's weird because usually I've just been in panic mode, oh my gosh, and now it's just chill. So I don't know, one day I'll get a dresser. Here's Penny and Fred, my little friends. Yeah, Penny's camera shy, but this one's not. Hey guys, so it is Thursday still, 11:52 p.m. The Red Sox just won, so the whole AL side of my bracket is correct. I do hate the Red Sox, so don't think I'm happy, but I do hate the Astros more than I hate the Red Sox. But let's see how this series goes this weekend. I don't know. But I just finished Deceived by Paul S. Kemp. This book was, it was way better than I thought it would be, because on Goodreads it had like a 3-star review, and just I didn't know how I'd like it from the synopsis, but it was so good. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I don't know, it was just really, really good. Because with Raven, I wasn't content with the ending. I didn't like how it ended. This book, I felt, had a lot of closure, and I felt really good about the ending, so I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it was just a really good book. I'll have my Goodreads review up tomorrow, which will be, I think, yesterday for y'all. So if you want to go read my review of this, it is on my Goodreads. I'll put my Goodreads name on the screen. So since I finished this, the next book I'll be reading is Cleopatra, A Life by Stacy. I don't know how to say the name, but this will be the next one because that's the order I go in, from Star Wars to a history book. But the next Star Wars book I'll read is Red Harvest by Joe. Again, an SCH name. I can't pronounce those. Like this one, Riber? I don't know. But this one, I don't really know anything about. But so it's the Old Republic era, but I don't know. Ooh, the chapters look kind of weird. So I don't know if it's still a part of that series. But yeah, one thing I love about these Star Wars books is that it'll have like the characters and then what species they are, because you know there's so many different species and races. I don't know if race or species is the right word in the Star Wars galaxy. Like if you watch just one movie, you can see all the different kinds of people in it. So I love how we'll have what they are, because I like to have a picture in my mind of what I am reading. So I don't know. Oh, it's like one ring and then we can go 13. Okay, dragon. I don't know. This is one. Yeah, so I don't know how this book will go, and I don't know, as I said, I don't know if it's in the same series, since it doesn't say Old Republic on it, but it is like at the same time. I'll look in a minute and see the timeline, the TBR right now. So I'm very excited that I finished that. So I'll be starting Cleopatra tomorrow. I don't want to start right now, but I'm really hungry. So I'll make some popcorn and watch Stranger Things, because I am rewatching it. I'm gonna bookmark if y'all are like, what is she doing? So I'm rewatching Stranger Things for October. So I'm gonna watch episode 2 tonight, and that episode a lot happens, but the ending song they play during the credits, A Hazy Shade of Winter, and it's the Bengals version because it's a cover. It is only stuck in my head. I love that song, and I found it from Stranger Things because, as I said, it's a cover, and I didn't know the Bengals ever covered it, and I really like the Bengals, and then it was on Stranger Things, and I was like, that's a good song, I like it. So I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things now. Tomorrow I'll be updating y'all on this and A Feast for Crows. Hey guys, so it's technically Saturday now. Which is awkward because I filmed the calendar flip thing for yesterday. But, oh my gosh, my hair. I didn't update y'all earlier, and today is like the day when I got back to doing everything I do. Like I made my bed today, I had my blinds open and all that. So it was really nice. And oh my gosh, that hair. So, I don't know what to do about that. So I played Fortnite for a long time. And it was a great time, and yeah, and I didn't feel like reading. Like I did read some earlier at like 4 o'clock. I read 10 pages of Cleopatra, and this is the first book where I'm actually writing in the book. But I do have I've wrote, I don't know, in a sketchbook quotes from other books, and I'm gonna go and highlight, or not highlight, underline them in the books that I have, because I asked y'all on Instagram, I'm going to the poll, I was like, should I start annotating my books? And 67% said yes, and 33% said no, and one of the people who voted no, he said that he didn't mean to click no, but so the majority of y'all said to annotate my books. So, because I was really iffy on if I should or if I shouldn't. So it looks like I am, because I was like, I'm just gonna ask the people. So yes, I've started underlining stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't realize. Like, first page here, that Cleopatra died at 39 years old, which that's not the thing. A generation before the birth of Christ. And I don't know, I always pictured this being Cleopatra being alive after Christ. I don't know, like, I don't know why I thought that, but I did. And then that she's actually not really Egyptian, because I know there's a big debate on like what skin color the Egyptians were, and I'm not going to get into that, but so she was, okay, the Ptolemies, I don't know how to say it, but her family were in fact Macedonian Greek, which makes Cleopatra approximately as Egyptian as Elizabeth Taylor. So I thought that was interesting because I didn't know that she was Greek, really. And then another quote I have is, Cleopatra stood at one of the most dangerous intersections in history, that of women in power. Clever women, Europe, I don't know how to say that, had worn hundreds of years earlier, who were dangerous. And let's see what else I have in here. Another one, oh yeah, this is another one that I want to talk about. It's, she knew neither that she was living in the 1st century BC nor in the Hellenistic age, both of them later constructs. So that made me think, like, when somebody is living in an age, you don't know it, like BC, they didn't know they were living in BC. Like that, I never thought about that. And like, so I want to know how they were keeping track with the years and all. I need to look into that. Like what, like before BC AD, what were they going by? Like I never thought of it. And then like, again, like the Hellenistic age, they didn't know they were in that. Like it's so weird. So I need to get to page 89 because I read 3 chapters a day and I only read the first chapter because I just didn't feel like reading it. I had to drive across town to get a gallon of sweet tea, and there was so much traffic today, and actually like a really bad wreck. Like I don't think anybody died, but really I didn't see it because the cops made us turn around. But I'm glad I didn't see it because I'd be freaked out. So with Game of Thrones, last night I got to page 263 at the Soiled Knight's perspective, and I don't know who that is. I don't think I wrote down, oh I did write notes. So we have Cersei. I highlighted them on the ebook, but let me just go to it. I'm sorry this is all over the place, but it just is. So the quote for Cersei that I'm like, which is maybe a spoiler, I don't know. So once I start reading, I will put my hand up. So let me go to my notebook in here. Okay, here's the quote. So hand up until the spoiler's over. It is my life they will flinch from now, my frown that they must fear. I am a lion too, because it was Tywin, it was his funeral. And I'm like, Cersei, you go girl. Okay, so spoiler, time is over. And so yeah, we still haven't heard, oh yeah, I did talk about this. I did talk about that yesterday. I didn't write down any notes to talk about today. But yeah, so this book is actually going by really quickly. Like I feel like I've never read through a Game of Thrones book this fast. But as I said, with A Clash of Kings and A Game of Thrones, I was still in school when I was reading those, so it's like now I'm not in school and I have more time on my hands, so I do get to read more, which is really nice. So as I was saying how I went out earlier, I went to Target earlier and I was just walking around and the whole book section was gone. Like, I'm gonna insert a picture. Like, the shelves were gone, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I wasn't even going over there. I was just walking through the store, and I saw that, and I was like, whoa, there are cones everywhere. I don't know if they're doing something for Christmas or what, but it was crazy. But yeah, so as I said, today's Saturday. I don't have any plans today. I think I'm just gonna clean, in all honesty. And then next week, which will be the next vlog for y'all, I do have some more plans of stuff. This week didn't really go as planned because I was sick and all, and chronic illness and all that. That's always a change in plans. But I'm going to go read to page 89 of this and then read 3 chapters of this, and that is what I'm going to go do. Hey guys, it is Saturday. I hope y'all can hear me because I had the bath running, and I'm going to show y'all the books. It is like 9:30 at night. I haven't read a lot at all today, just because like I was reading earlier and then I went out to eat, or I didn't go out to eat, but I got food. And then I started watching the, what is it called, Fred? The Dodgers game. Yeah, Fred is right here. And yeah, so with Cleopatra is what I've mainly read today. I am doing the audiobook. Like when I do an audiobook, I have to be seeing something, so it's like I'll be listening but looking at the pages. And I am on chapter 4, and that is page 89, and I want to get to page 201 tonight. Don't know how possible that is, like 120 pages. I don't know. And then with Game of Thrones, I didn't read last night because I was really tired, but I did read 1 chapter so far today, and I am on page 281. And so I need to read 2 more chapters of this. And yeah, so that is all for this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back vlogging on Monday, which the vlog will come out on Wednesday. But as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye guys!